Okay, that would be me. We are just going to get started, and I don't know if everyone's on yet or not, but they will be coming in as we go. I just want to welcome everyone here tonight, and what we're going to be doing is we are going to be going over this kit right here. This is the Premium Starter Kit. It comes with the Dewdrop Diffuser, and we've got several ladies that are going to be sharing every part of this kit with you. So I'm just going to turn it over to Kim, and we're just going to go from here.
Okay, I've got YL, Y Young Living. So number one is the Vitality Oils. I'm just going to hit the highlights here, which these are labeled specifically for dietary supplements. So you'll see when you get your kit, you'll have bottles with the white label and bottles with solid label. What that means is the solid label is for a certain use for your body and aromatically, so topically and aromatically. And then the white label is for dietary supplement. And this means we can take this internally. So we're the only company that has this. I will say this is for FDA compliance reasons, and that's why Gary Young developed two different labels. But also, this is the same oil, just a different label. So if this goes empty, I can still use this bottle to fill this bottle, and I'm using the same oil. So we are the only company that has Vitality Oils to take internally. So that brings me to number two, why Young Living, and that is our Seed to Seal. Now we have three pillars, and that would be our, okay, hold on guys, I gotta read my notes. That's your three pillars. That's your sourcing, science, and standards. So when you get your kit, this will be in the pocket, and you can look up sourcing and science and standards in there and read about that. And because quality matters to Young Living more than anything, we have our own farms and partner farms that have to adhere to the Seed to Seal promise. And so what that means is the process of Seed to Seal is they take it from the seed, they cultivate it in fields where no pesticides or herbicides are used. They use natural things such as worms and other plants to dissuade the varmints, okay, the pestilence. And then they also distill their own oils. That's important. And they do rigorous testing. They cultivate it, they distill their own, they do rigorous testing. So they test their own, and then they have third-party testing, and that's real important. Once they do all this and it passes everything, well, before it passes everything, it goes into quarantine at the warehouse. And I learned that on our trip to the farm, which you can take because of that. So it goes into quarantine. And then once it passes everything, then it goes into what they call the seal, which is the bottling part of it. If it doesn't pass, we don't get it. If it doesn't pass quality, we don't get it. Sorry, folks, that's just the way it is. But aren't you glad for that? I mean, honestly, because Gary Young said he doesn't create an oil for profit, but for purpose. So once it's sealed, it's sent out again to be tested. I think it's tested like, what, 6 or 7 times? And then it leaves their warehouse to our door, and no other company in the world has this Seed to Seal promise. And that spoke to me very highly. That's it. Next.
All right, I'm up next. So I am going to talk about the 3 ways that we can use the oils. We can use them topically, we can use them aromatic, and we can use them internally. So aromatic is using our diffuser. And I'm going to show you the Desert Mist diffuser. It's really easy to use. You take this top off, you pop this off, you're going to drop your oils in there, put the water to the line, put it back together, turn it on. And when we diffuse, it reaches the brain very quickly. So if you're having a bad day or your husband's having a bad day, you can turn on the diffuser or wear them as a human diffuser and just change the atmosphere and the attitude. If you have little ones or you have teenagers with attitudes, just turn on the diffuser and you can help the whole household be a little calmer and a little happier. When we talk about wearing them topical, we're going to talk about putting them on the body. The bottom of your feet is a really good place because the pores are very large there, and so you can apply them. And if you have little children, the bottom of their feet is the best place. That way they're not touching them and getting them on them elsewhere. So you can use that. But if I'm in a hurry or just want to get them on, I'm going to use the veins in my wrist and the veins here in my neck because it's convenient. But if I have an upset tummy, it's going to go there. Or if I've been outside working, it's going to go on my back. You're going to put it on location. So those are the ways to do it topically. And then, yes, we can take Young Living's oils internally. They're, I think, one of the only oils out there that you can take internally. They are kosher and they are food grade. And so you can put them in a capsule and take them, or you can just drop them in your water. Always drink out of ceramic, glass, stainless steel. Never put them in the plastic because our citrus oils can break that plastic down. We want to get rid of plasticides, not take them in. So those are the 3 ways that you can take them. When you apply them topically, if it's a hot oil, make sure you use a carrying oil, or if you're putting them on children, make sure that you dilute them. And a carrying oil, Young Living has V6, or you can use a coconut oil, olive oil, any of those fatty oils to mix them with and apply them topically. And so I am going to turn it over to Sherry Ritlock. You're up next.
Hey guys, just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Can you hear me, Sandy? Awesome. I had to go outside to leave the chaos, so I was hoping my Wi-Fi worked out here. So I'm going to head right into the kit, the oils that we get in the kit, and I'm going to talk about 4 of them. So the first one is lemon, and so they talked about the white label. So this one that you get is Vitality. So how I use this Vitality-wise is I love to add this to water. This was one of my very first ones that I started using. And I always say start with 1 drop a day, and then you can always add more. So what it does is we bring in toxins in our bodies all day long, just no matter how much of a toxin-free life we live, our body still brings it in. And so lemon helps us break down those oils. A really great experiment is putting a drop of lemon on a piece of styrofoam, and it eats a hole right in it. And everybody worries, well, what's that gonna do to my body? Well, the great thing is our body's not styrofoam. So it breaks down all those toxins that our bodies bring in, and then it helps our kidneys flush them. So we want to detox that slowly. Otherwise, we will have what's called detox reactions and have headaches. So I would say start slow and slow. And this is one of my very first ones I always recommend trying. Start low and slow so we can start detoxing those, push the fluids, and you'll start feeling just immensely better just that way. Like Sandy said, add it in stainless steel or glass. We don't want to add these in plastic. I love this for a combination with somebody will talk about lavender. I'm going to talk about peppermint later. And then it's not in our kit, but Copaiba, I like that combo for allergies. I know a lot of people are struggling this time of the year with allergies. That was my go-to combo for this, both diffusing, rolling, that kind of stuff. So non-vitality is regular, like Kim showed, it's just got a regular yellow label. That is non-vitality. So we can use them, one and the same, but they're labeled differently. So we speak about them differently. I love this for a Goo-Gone. My kids are notorious for coming home with stickers, and you put a couple drops, you wash them and it's got that residue, put a couple drops on and it's gone. Diffusing, this is a great one to diffuse. All citrus oils are very uplifting. And then the little plug is now there's a lemon, luscious lemon hand soap, smells amazing. Next one is Panaway. So this little gem comes in, and I put a roller top. So your kit also comes with a roller top on it. So as you can see, it has a roller top. I like to do this because Panaway is a little bit more of the spendy oils. I do dilute it down. It's a little bit hot. And so like Sandy said, I like to use the V6 to dilute it just a little bit. And this is my go-to for joint pain, headaches, if you got a stiff neck. This is my go-to. I like more, they have a deep relief. I like that more for muscles. Some people like this for muscles too, but I have 3 boys, all 4 sport athletes, and this Panaway goes everywhere with this because it never fails. We need this. So this will be your lifesaver. The next one is peppermint. So again, this comes in the Vitality version. So my favorite way to use this, well, a couple different ways. Some people like peppermint tea. It's very strong. So you might choose to just take the orifice, or this is called the orifice. You might choose to take it off. You can take it off with your lid like that. Dip a toothpick in it and then swirl it in your tea to not get a full drop and have it be too strong. I like to put 2 drops of this in a brownie mix just for an added kick to take somewhere if you're taking a pan of bars somewhere. I also really like to put a drop of it on my thumb and put it on the roof of my mouth. If you have some congestion, it just really opens everything up and everything's and drains. Also taking it internally is very good for your digestive system. If you're using it topically, somebody's going to talk about DiGize. It's really good. If DiGize isn't your favorite smelling oil, It's really good for digestive, plus it mutes the smell of that digize a little bit. Again, this is probably one that you want to steer clear with using with young children, and you want to dilute it because it does have an icy hot. If you happen to get it in your eye, either the Panaway or the peppermint, a quick tip trick is use that V6 coconut oil, any kind of fatty oil, put it on a cotton ball, hold it to your eye, it draws it right out. It doesn't feel great at first, but you will have instant relief with that technique. You can also get these roller bottles. I like to put, you could put the digize peppermint in them together or make your own combo or your Panaway if you wanted to. Last but not least is frankincense. So this is my big guns. Somebody's going to talk about lavender. Lavender is good for all things. She'll talk about that. But so if lavender is not working, I bump up to my frankincense. It's such a precious oil. Think of, it's the frankincense we know and love in the Bible. A lot of you have probably smelled frankincense resin burned in Catholic churches. It instantly, it's just calming to me. So my favorite thing to do with it is put it in a palm of my hand and just inhale. So if you need to put yourself in a little timeout, sometimes we need to do that, especially with the world we're living in right now. So before you react to something, grab your frankincense and just give yourself a 10-second timeout of just breathing it in. It's great for skin. It's great for moods. It just is so great for everything. So this one, use it preciously. So I think that's it. Turning it over to the next one. We can't hear you, Shar.
Can you hear me now? Hello? I'm good? Okay, great.
Yes,
Sorry. My dog picked this time to start barking. So I'm going to talk to you just briefly about the Thieves line. The product background, it was developed in the 1500s. There were people that had the plague, and thieves were going around coating themselves with different essential oils and then stealing from them. And Gary took that formula and made our Thieves line, and it joined Young Living in 1994. What comes in your starter kit from the Thieves line is the Vitality bottle, which you have kind of heard them talk about. It's definitely able to be ingested. It's great for your immune system, supports your overall wellness, and a good way to take it is to add it to a veggie capsule, or you can add it to a tea as well. Great in a diffuser in addition to that. We also have the hand sanitizer. As you can imagine, that's a super popular item right now. It kills 99% of the germs that are out there. It has an infused aloe vera as well as peppermint and the Thieves oil. So it smells great and it doesn't dry out your hands like many of those other products that are on the market. And then we also have the Thieves spray, which is great to carry in your purse. It makes a small area smell great and definitely helps kill the germs as well. Just real quick, a couple of others, just because I couldn't resist, is the laundry detergent. Your organ is your biggest, your skin is your biggest organ. So once you're washing with your clothes, definitely gets into your body. So I've been a big fan. I got the bottle the first time and it was so small I nearly fell off my chair, but it does 44 loads of laundry, so it lasts forever. So I've fallen in love from almost day one, I think, right, Sherry? And then the cough drops is another one that I fell in love with. I order them year round. I keep them in every bathroom and my desk drawer at work, in my purse, in my relative's house. I have them everywhere. And cleaning products, I had a conversation with Sherry probably about 6 months ago, and I shared with her that I was not using Thieves for my cleaning products, and I could hear her eye roll from Missouri to Texas. And then she straightened me out very quickly. So it's a fabulous cleaning line. And then I'm so excited about this new chest rub for Thieves as well. I've already ordered it the minute I saw it I jumped on and added it to my cart. So super excited about that. And then just real quickly, why Young Living and why the Thieves line? Because this is my family that I love dearly, and I want to be happy and healthy for them. And if you guys start using our products, it'll make your life better too. And that's a wrap.
Okay, that was good. I love that information, Shar. I am going to be sharing 3 different oils, and I'm going to start with Citrus Fresh. And Citrus Fresh, let's see, it's a blend, grapefruit, orange, tangerine, mandarin, and spearmint. And it's just a citrus with just a little spice of the spearmint. It smells so good. If you have not cleaned your house, put Citrus Fresh in your diffuser, and everyone will think you've cleaned all day because it's that good and that fresh. It's good in your water as well. You know, we love to diffuse it. Love to diffuse it. It's a good for skin support as well. I learned that today. So that is the Citrus Fresh, and it is Vitality. But it also, when you reorder, it's going to be in a big bottle, and it's going to be a regular label, just same oil. The next oil I have is Raven. And Raven is another blend. It is Raven Sarah, peppermint, let me see, eucalyptus radiata, lemon, and wintergreen. And it is a respiratory support. So in the wintertime, even in summer, I guess, when you put this on, you're going to have that menthol cooling effect, and it is going to open you up. It's amazing to diffuse, just to breathe in. You know, if you have any kind of respiratory support, get you some Raven, because it is really, really good. And it's a strong oil. So, you know, you might want to dilute it down with children for sure, but it's really good just to rub on. And then the next one is lavender. And lavender is our Swiss Army knife of oils because it has thousands of uses. So lavender is a calming oil. You know, when you want to calm down at night, or you want to calm some children down, or just calm down anytime, put some lavender on, breathe it in, rub it in. You know, it's really good. It's really good to diffuse. It's good to make bath salts with. It's good to soak in, and it's really, really good in the kitchen. If you get burnt, put some lavender on it immediately, and that pain is gone. A lot of people are shaking their heads yes. It's an amazing oil for that. Thousands of uses for these 3 oils. So I just shared a few, but I'm going to send it back to Kim.
Thanks, Sherry. Lavender is what got me hooked on essential oils as well. For sleep, I was sleep deprived. Okay, so my oils are peace and calming, and I will tell you the other oil I have is Valor, but first I'm going to talk about peace and calming. It's an emotional support oil. A lot of people, when I had a daycare, this is what I used with my crying babies, so it can help support those meltdowns from babies to those adult nerves that are out of whack and going crazy. Just apply some peace and calming to your neck, shoulders, wrists, over your heart, and just breathe it in to bring calmness to your environment and also to your body. If you have areas that are not very comfortable, this will help bring peace to the muscles and the nerves and the joints. It's a blend of tangerine, orange, patchouli, ylang ylang, and blue tansy. And even though it has blue tansy in it, the color of this oil will look greenish. Okay, and I'm going to move right along to Valor. Valor is another emotional support oil to help instill confidence and courage. We also call it a chiropractor in the bottle because it's grounding, it helps balance energies, and supports our body's alignment from emotional grounding to your bones. And so it has black spruce, blue tansy, frankincense, and geranium. So if you struggle with fear, and we know fear is not of God, okay, so it's attack of the enemy, apply Valor and say a very nice, I use scripture for my positive affirmations when I put my oils on because it helps me, because life and death is in the tongue, so it helps speak life into the situation or my body. So anyway, these are very great oils and I love them.
Okay, I am going to talk about a couple of oils, and Ningxia Red, Stress Away and Digest. So Stress Away is known for a lot of people as their vacation in a bottle. They like to carry it with them, wear them. A lot of people wear it as perfume because it smells absolutely amazing. Not only do I like to put it on in the morning just to help with whatever you may run into for the day, it can help with those occasional stresses and maybe people that are difficult to deal with. You might find that Stress Away is very good. But I also like to put this on at bedtime. If you're someone that you just can't get wound down or your brain won't shut down so that you can sleep and rest well, you may find that Stress Away on and in the diffuser with some of your other oils is a great way. Stress Away is also the one that a lot of them likes to put the roller on. So there's 2 of these that come in our kit, and you just literally take, there's a plastic piece, and you literally just pop that baby off real easy like that, and then you're going to put that in there and take your lid and just screw it on and keep screwing it down, and that will put, and then now you have a roller bottle if you prefer it in a roller. So Stress Away smells wonderful because it has your lime and your vanilla, lavender, octa tea. So it has really lots of good oils in it. The next one up that I'm going to flip over to is Digize. So Digize is all of our digestive support. Anything that you think of that might happen with your digestive system, if you ate too much, if things are not moving or things are moving too much, all of those can be covered with Digize. You can just put it in your water to drink it, rub it on your tummy, or some people like to stick it under their tongue or rub it in their cheek. Anything you put under your tongue or right into your cheek gets into your system very, very quickly. And so that is a great way to get any of your oils in, but especially Digize. And so it works really, really well. I think Sherry talked about if you don't like the smell, add some peppermint to it. I don't mind the smell or the taste. And we had a grandchild that was born colic before the kids line. Digize was heaven for that mama. So we dilated it and rubbed it on his tummy, and he was a happy camper. So just many, many uses for Digize of all ages. And the next thing that I'm going to talk about is our Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red supports all 9 body systems. It is a high antioxidant. Its main ingredient is Ningxia wolfberries, which comes from Ningxia, China. And the reason that it supports all 9 body systems is it has 18 amino acids and 21 trace minerals. It makes it the most nutrient-dense superfood out there with a lot of antioxidants to fight the free radicals. We actually like it for the energy. That's one of the biggest things that I have found. A lot of times after lunch, I will do it, or some days I'll take some in the morning and again in the afternoon. This is a 2-ounce on-the-go packet. You can also get it in the bottles, but I like these for when you want to go and travel or throw them in the freezer. They make great popsicles for like our grandchildren. They like to pull them out and cut the top off. Makes a great summer treat. Just many people have used this for different reasons, but it is one of my very, very favorites of Young Living supplements. And there's so many uses that you can do with Ningxia Red, but I won't take the time to go into all of those tonight. So, and I think we are back to Sherry, aren't we? Stevens.
Okay, yes. I am back, and you know, we went through this kit. We went through it very quickly, and you know, I'm gonna share with you now how to become a member. For those of you that are not members, you know, this kit that we went through tonight, what you do is you sign up with Young Living and you become a member, and whoever brought you here, that will be the person that you reach out to. You know, you get that member number from that person. You become a member, and all that means is from here on out, you are going to get all your products at 24% off. And you know, we have hundreds and hundreds of products, so there is a line for everything with Young Living, and that is what is beautiful about it. It covers every area of our life. So talk to that person. If you're just on here, you know, reach out to one of us. If you don't have somebody, we will help you and get you connected, you know, with the right person that sent you here. If you have any questions, you know, we went through this quickly. We're going to stay on here, and we are going to answer any questions you have. You know, we just wanted to get this through this, and let you go. But if you want to stay on, we will stay on as long as it takes. With Young Living, when you do become a member, we also have a great program. And I know probably every one of us that are members are on this program, and it's called Essential Rewards. And all that means is every month you pick out your own wellness box. You will order whatever you want on a monthly basis. That will be delivered to you, and you choose the products, you choose the day, and there's a $50 minimum order. That's all you have to do. And you get points back, and you get free products. And when you sign up today, if you sign your kid up as an Essential Reward order, you're going to get a free order today, or a free oil today. So that is something, really exciting, to get a free oil on that first time that you order. So if you have questions, you can type them in the chat box down here. Again, we want to thank you for being here, and, we appreciate that, but we're going to stick around and we're going to answer questions as long as you have them. If you don't have any questions, you can still stick around and you might learn something, or if you need to go ahead and go. That won't hurt our feelings at all. But we just want to take this time to make sure we're not leaving anyone that might have a question. So I'm going to mute myself right now. And if you have a question, please just let us know.